Six Music's artist collection. The Prodigy.
Yeah, this is Liam from the Prodigy. You're listening to Zane on Radio 1. The king of the beats is back.
Welcome to Radio 1.
Charlie says, always tell your mummy before you go off somewhere. Charlie says, always tell your mummy before you go off somewhere.
As you know, my friends, on Radio 1 all this week, we've been celebrating the term legend. So far in the appropriate company of Sir Paul McCartney, Iron Maiden. But tonight, we rattled off Prodigy roll with us, bringing live drama down the line here at Radio 1 for the first time ever. Do we have the three of you down the line?
Yes.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, what's going on?
It's been good, man. We're having fun down here.
Yeah, we're just rocking it, you know.
Wicked, man. We can't wait to hear what you guys are going to pull off for us. Of course, we got Liam, we got Keith, we got Maxim. How does the term legend fit with you guys at this stage of your lives?
Slightly bizarre, isn't it?
Yeah, strange, man.
I can't live up to that.
Oh, come on, man. Humble magnificence, please. There's no room for that.
The Beats can, but I can't.
Who makes them?
Yeah, me. That's me.
Yeah, there you go. So it all gets back to ground zero. Tell us what kind of setup you have down there right now. I'd imagine you've bought as much of the rigging as you can without the explosions and the lights. But fill us in.
We're not Kiss. Yeah, we got our drums, we got our guitars, all the analog keyboards we could find.
I hear you have a flautist down the line. Is that the right way of putting it? The flautist?
Yeah, we got a little vibe on Poison, which we've been working on. I found this guy in a bar 2 weeks ago, and I saw this guy. It was standing. It's a DJ in a bar, and I was like, man, you got to play on Poison when we do the Radio 1 session. So we got him in.
He sort of beatboxes and plays the flute at the same time. It's pretty cool, you know.
That is awesome. So he's kind of part Rousel, part
Exactly.
Ron Burgundy,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
There's a real sense of occasion tonight because this obviously has never happened from our point of view. And we were going through the list list of people that we wanted to take part in Legends Week this week. Paul McCartney, first live session, 42 years. Iron Maiden, first live session, 26 years. You guys have topped them both. Never done one ever on Radio 1. Why is that, guys? Why?
I tell you what would have been good to get us all in the room together. That would have been mad.
we tried. There were certain royalty issues. So why have you guys never done a live session for Radio 1? Is there a particular reason, or?
No, I don't know really. I don't think we've been asked.
You must be kidding.
No, honestly, man. Honestly, I don't think we've been asked.
Plus, most of our energy comes like live on stage, and that's where we're at home. That's our territory, So, this is something new. So we had to work on it, make it ours, and make it like fresh, and know that we could rock it for the people.
But that's what that's why we had to get everything in the studio. What we have on stage, just so we can recreate that kind of the same kind of vibe we have on stage.
That is exactly what we're looking for, and we knew when we extended the invitation in the hope that you would say yes, that you guys would deliver exactly that for us tonight. So let's put all this talk behind us right now and let's get the first dose of live music going on. This is Legends Week. This is the moment that millions of people listening around the world have been waiting for, man. This is the live Prodigy experience. Would you guys drop Voodoo People for us, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Drop it! And we just got started. That is live Prodigy on Radio 1, rounding off an incredible Legends Week with an incredible storming rendition of Voodoo People. Majority of texts coming in either relate to Goosebumps or speakers blown right now. Save yourselves. 3 more live Prodigy tracks coming up.
Six Music's Artist Collection. The Prodigy.
Maximum Reality, loud and clear. Spitfire. It is, of course, Prodigy. What are you guys wearing? Come on.
I'm roped up like Hugh Hefner. Yeah, man.
Right, you want to describe the other fellas out there?
I've got a collection I'd take from every hotel. I've got about 300 in my wardrobe.
Now, you see, Mike Skinner told me that, well, I said to him, you have to pay for those, and he was like, nah, promo item, non-recoupable, apparently. You guys ready to spill the beans?
On what?
Well, when you look back on the rave era, when you take yourselves back, 13, 14, 15 years...
You're not going to bring out the green and white costumes, right?
I have in front of me a picture,
I
right?
didn't actually have a green and white one. I actually had a red one.
Did you?
Yeah. No, that wasn't me. It was another guy. I came in about 94.
Right, okay. It was a different Liam Howlett, right? The question was actually going to be, does it sort of feel like the same band? But obviously now you bring up the costumes, the answer's no, isn't it really?
Now listen,
it feels like we're always evolving, you know. It's sort of...
we're proud. I'm proud of that era.
Man,
Do you know what I mean? Because we were four naive. Well, I was definitely. I speak with I was naive and I was loving it. Do you know what I mean? I was out there doing my thing, totally locked into that scene, knowing exactly what I wanted to do. Coming home at 6 a.m, straight on the equipment and writing the tunes I was hearing.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Just going out partying, you know, Essex boys like doing it.
London
That's
warehouse scene. That was where it was for us.
The thing is,
do you know
I mean,
what
no matter what you do, you always look at your past and you always look at what your haircuts and what your shoes you're wearing. And
of course.
But
that's
I'm
just
sorry.
part of evolving, man.
But was it an official apology, though, buried in there somewhere?
I'm sure you had some dodgy trousers and shoes in your time.
Hey, who have you been talking to, mate? Seriously, I'm the one who does the research around here. You just
got
walk
a picture right here. Mummy Zane been on the case.
This conversation is over.
Don't worry, we can get them pictures if we want.
What, www.zanesdodgypast.com? Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
The move to rock and roll touring, you know, to that circuit, the traditional venues, playing the festivals, you were the first to do it. How were those early shows when you stepped out of what was comfortable at the time for you and into something totally alien?
It was a choice that we had. It was really made for us, because if we wanted to continue, that rave circuit wasn't there anymore, and it was like it was there, but it turned into something we weren't into. And I stood on stage in Scotland in '93, beginning '93, and said, nah, this ain't for me. Do you know what I mean?
Like carve our own future, you know. We couldn't put it in the hands of others and like DJs.
I heard Rage Against the Machine, that first album. You played it to me, Keith, when we met in LA, and I was like, this is. You know, for me, this was like the start of something fresh, you know.
What was more fun? You know, the early days of rave when it felt like anything was possible, or the big stadium-crushing world tours?
It wasn't that much of a transition, to be honest. I mean, it was like, I don't remember much of those first days. I mean, it was pretty mad, but I think the crowds didn't really in the early days, pay a lot of attention in the rave thing. It was more about the event, do you know what I mean? We were the people on stage supplying the music. It wasn't like... And then for the second album, that was when it got... The fans kind of got more serious about the music, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm having fun now, I really am. This last year, since the last album's come out, we've got their live show really rocking. I'm really into it.
It's kind of like a newfound energy we've got, you know, in the band. We're, you know, like when we finished touring in 2003, it was, you know, there was energy there, but like now we've come back and we've toured the whole year. We found there's a new energy in the band, which we never had before.
We're loving it. We're hungry, you know, and you need that hunger.
Oh, listen, let's get some more music down the line right now from people who are hungry to hear more live music from the Prodigy for the very first time ever, apparently because they've never been asked, but that's bollocks. we all know it is. If you guys could turn your attention to another brilliant album, Music for the Jilted Generation, and a song that features on your latest greatest hits. Once you drop Poison for us, it's Get Maxim Loud and Proud.
Oh, yeah.
Here we come.
This is how we do.
Six Music's Artist Collection. The Prodigy.
It's been a really special night from my point of view, and I'm sure for many, many people listening all over the world. I've had a real blast talking to you guys, but also, to be perfectly honest, more so hearing you guys perform live.
Thank you, man.
Well, it's good to know you're still there. I was about to do that introduction, and you guys might have disappeared for some reason. Once more into the fire with tonight's legends, The Prodigy, and one more time around we go. Everywhere on the net I hear talk of new tunes, and you've already dropped a hint about a new record you've been writing on the road. Where are your heads at with regards to a new album?
Well, we just started. I mean, I've already written a few ideas in the last 4 months.
We say, here comes a new album.
Yeah.
Next thing that happens is everyone's going, where's the album? Where's the album? And then that's just not good for us.
Yeah.
All we're saying to people is, we're there, we're hungry, we're in the studio, the vibe's right, the beats are there,
And it ain't over.
it ain't over.
Didn't I tell you it's done, man?
Man, it always is with you. It always is.
I have to say, fellas.
Liam goes back to the hotel and he writes till 4 in the morning.
Hang on, don't paint. I'm not a sad.
No, I don't mean like geeky.
I go back and I look really cool in my room with my laptop.
No, he doesn't. He goes back, he sizes up the robe, works out where it's going to fit in the luggage, sits down on the computer, checks the internet, fires out a couple of albums, and back on the bus. Listen, before we let you go, I just wanted, because, we've saved, as far as many are concerned, the biggest till last. And we know you're going to hit us off with a remixed version of this track. But cast your mind back to, what was it, 94, when you first put the skeleton of Firestarter together. What were you trying to make with this track?
Late 95. I basically, just quickly, I'd had an instrumental. It was the first track I'd finished with Fat of the Land. Keith come round, I was like, check this out. He was like, if ever there's going to be a track I'll do vocals on, this is it. So got dragged out the SM58. On he goes, job done.
We wrote it for ourselves, man, and that's where it started. And then what happened.
It's a description of his personality, and that's it.
Guys, I mean, it sums up, doesn't it? I mean, when people look back on your career at the very end of time, or when the world comes to an end, but probably happened before the Prodigy breakup, to be honest, the rate we're going, they'll think about Firestarter and they'll think about what it meant to them the first time they heard it. And we'd love you guys to completely resurrect that emotion now by doing something different with it.
We're proud.
So are we, man. We're so proud to have had you down the line. Thank you for helping us wrap up Legends Week. You're truly legends. I'm stamping you right now with that.
Thank you.
Finish it off with Firestarter. The Prodigy on Radio 1.
Here it comes.
All right.
action, 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 action.